starting over today, let's pray together. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrahli sadri wa yassirli amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli Again for the stories of the student.
Ano tangat ko?
Yuni Rambe. Eka Hardiana Rambe. Again for that, I want to you to stand up please because I want to want the others to check your focus on my work. Okay, do you know magic finger? See? Yes. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, 3. One finger, turn, 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 turn to a roll, 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 roll. Two finger, turn, 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 turn to a rabbit, jump, jump, jump. Three finger, turn, 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 turn to a butterfly, fly, fly, fly. Four fingers, turn, 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 turn to a cat, meow, meow, meow. Five fingers, turn, 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 turn to a tiger, wow, wow, wow. Okay, once more, be faster. One finger, turn, 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 turn to a roll, 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 roll. Two fingers, turn, 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 turn to a rabbit, jump, jump, jump. Three fingers, turn, 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 turn to a butterfly, fly, fly, fly. Four fingers, turn, 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 turn to a cat, meow, meow, meow. Five fingers, turn, 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 turn to a tiger, wow, wow, wow. Now please. Yeah, alright, Mrs. Friends. Today we're gonna talk about narrative text. Narrative text. Have you ever heard about narrative text?
Yes, I have.
Okay. And could you please tell us one of the title of narrative text?
Yes, like Toba.
Like Toba. Like Toba. Okay. Who are the characters in Lake Toba?
Toba and fish.
Toba
And fish.
and fish. Where did it happen?
In the North Sumatra.
Yes, in the North Sumatra. And when did it happen?
Once upon a
Yes,
time.
what's the time? So, those questions that I asked you is including to orientation. This is orientation. In orientation, we talk about who are the characters in the text and also the place or the time of the story. So we use orientation. The next question is what happened in the story?
Toba was getting married to a fish, and they have a payment that Toba might not to say everyone that his wife was a fish, but Toba for him.
Yes, that's right. So, blah 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 blah. So, what in this case is including to complication. So, complication is the problem in the story. So, and then ending of the story?
The student change in the life.
Yes, that's right. So, the ending of the story called it resolution. So usually in the first paragraph in nurture text we find orientation. So orientation is including who, where, and when, and complication is what happened in the story, and resolution is what's the ending or the ending of the story. Okay, alright? Do you understand?
Yes.
So in the listening, if you listen to another text, so you have to remember that the first paragraph is orientation. Orientation is including the place, the characters, or the time of the text. And in the next paragraph is usually talking about complication or the plot. I think the big obstacle in when we are listening to narrative text in complication, so you have to pay attention more in complication, because in complication sometimes we find difficulty because the text in complication is much than in orientation or resolution. It's more concrete in complication, so you have to pay attention more in this complication, yeah. And the last paragraph is usually resolution. Resolution is the ending of the text. And sometimes we found reorientation. Yeah, reorientation is usually the moral message that we get from the text, from the story. It's signed by the moral value, the moral message in the text is blah blah blah. It's reorientation. Okay? Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay guys, we continue our lesson. Today I want to divide you into group, but because my series is only used to students, so I will play a game. I still will play a game. So you have to compete one each other. Okay? The game is actually, can you guess it? So the rule is, I will describe in the title of narrative text, so you have to guess what is the title of the story that I describe. Okay? Okay, for example, like this. This story is from North Sumatra. It's a story about a boy or a farmer that was getting married with a fish. Do you know what is the title of the story?
Like Toba.
Yes, like Toba. So when you want to answer it, you have to tap your table and say me, miss, okay?
Yes.
Are you ready, guys?
Yes.
Okay, alright, we started. Okay. This story is from West Sumatra. This story is talk about a boy that is obedient to his mother. Do you know what the meaning of disobedient?
No, miss.
Okay, disobedient means durhaka.
Would you please spell it?
Oh yes, of course. So you may write disobedient. Alright? Finish? So who can answer it? Top your table. Who can answer it? What is the title of the story that I described?
Miss Manikunda.
Please top your table.
Miss Manikunda.
Yes. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready, guys, to listen it?
Yes.
Okay, I will read it 4 times. Wait. So this story is about the legend of Surabaya. A long time ago, there were two animals, Sura and Baya. Sura was the name of a shark and Baya was a crocodile. They lived in the sea. Once Sura and Baya were looking for some food. Suddenly, Baya said, "Yummy, this is my lunch," said Baya. "No way, this is my lunch. You are greedy," said Sura. Then they fell for the goat. After several hours, they were very tired. Feeling tired of fighting, they lived in the different places. Sura lived in the water and Baya lived in the land. The border was the beach, so they would never fight again. One day, Sura went to the lake and looked for some food in the river. He was very hungry and there was not much food in the sea. Baya was very angry when he knew that Sura broke the promise. They fought again. They both each other. Sura did Baya's tail, Baya did the same thing to Sura. He beat very hard until Sura finally gave up and went back to the sea. Baya was happy. Do you get it? Okay, I will read it for once more. Yeah, once more. You have to listen it carefully. A long time ago, there were two animals, Sura and Baya. Sura was the name of a shark, and Baya was a crocodile. They lived in the sea. Once Sura and Baya were looking for some food. Suddenly, Baya said, "Yummy, this is my lunch," said Baya. "No way, this is my lunch. You are greedy," said Sura. Then they fought for the goat. After several hours, they were very tired. Feeling tired of fighting, they lived in the different places. Sura lived in the water and Baya lived in the land. The border was the beach, so they would never fight again. One day, Sura went to the land and looked for some food in the river. He was very hungry and there was not much food in the sea. Baya was very angry when he knew that Sura broke the promise. They fought again. They both hit each other. Sura did Baya's tail, Baya did the same thing to Sura. He beat very hard until Sura finally gave up and went back to the sea. Baya was happy. Okay, have you finished, guys? Finished?
Yes.
Okay. Could you please stand up?
You stand up here.
So you have listened the narrative text that I read. So I will give you several questions. Yeah, you have to decide is it true or false. If you answer it true, you have to move to the front. If you say false, you have to move to the back. Okay, alright? Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, okay. The first question is a long time ago there were two animals, Sura and Baya. True or false?
True.
Yes, good job. And the second question is Sura is crocodile and Baya was crocodile. True or false?
False.
So if that's false, what's the true answer?
Sura by crocodile.
Yes, that's right. Okay, the last question is Sura and Baya fought.
True.
Okay, alright. Pause for us. You may sit down, please. Okay, my students, is there any questions so far?
No,
Miss. So, can we close our meeting today?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, before we close our meeting today, let's say Hamdalah.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin.
And Kafaratul Majalis. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Okay, see you students.
See you, Miss.
Okay.